All right, my little art friends, I want to talk about highly successful artists, and that's what you are. You are a highly successful artist because you do these 10 things and stuff. Let's get started. Number 10, move forward. You know what? Highly successful artists move forward, and you can just move forward a little bit every day. Here's a little tip. If you do one thing every day, even if it's a small thing every day, those little things will add up and add up and add up and become big things. Do one little thing every day, no matter how small it is. Don't wait for the end of the week and do one big thing. Do everything every day, one little thing, and move forward. Okay, let's move forward. Number 10, shut out distractions. I know it is easy to pick up your phone and check your Snapbook and your Faceagram, but you know what? You've got to put it out, put it down, put it away. Shut out those distractions. You know they distract you. TV, Netflix, things like that. Cell phones, put them away, put them in the other room, turn them off, and concentrate on your task at hand. All right, number 8, seek opportunities. You have to look for opportunities. You cannot be passive. You cannot be sitting there waiting for inspiration. You cannot be sitting there waiting for something to happen. You need to get out there and do it. The Candy Chang, Before I Die, a lot of people wrote a lot of things on there, but if they just sat around and waited, they would never do those things, and then they would die. You don't want that to happen. Go out, seek opportunities, find them, and do them. Number 7, set goals. Not just a big goal, but that's a good thing. In a year from now, I want to be rich. Okay, that's a goal. But how are you going to get there? Set little goals. By the end of the week, I'm going to save 15 cents. And by the end of the month, I'm going to save $3.35. And then by the end of the year, I'm going to have $1 million. You see, set little goals, and eventually you'll actually get to your big goal. Set the goals. Number 6, visualization. This is an old hockey trick. When I played hockey, I was a goalie, and we would, as goalies, envision ourselves stopping the puck. What if the puck came from this? And inside our brains, we think, I would move like this, and I would put down my hockey stick, and I would stop the puck. Do the same thing with art. Imagine what you want your art to look like. Visualize where you want to be in your brain, and that's going to help you move forward and get to the place you want to be. All right, let's continue. We're halfway done. 5. AP artists have heard this from me all the time. Experiment and play, have fun. Try things new. Don't always do the same thing. Doing the same thing is safe. I understand that, and that's why you want to stay in your comfort zone. But experimentation helps you break out of that, and then you will do new things, and you will move forward, and you will be very successful. The next one ties into that. Don't be afraid of failure. How many times have I seen a sketchbook? You might have done this yourself. I've done this myself, where you draw something and then you scribble it out because it was a mistake. So what? It was a mistake. You have to make mistakes. If you don't make mistakes, you can't learn. And that brings us to our next one. Learn from your mistakes. Think about it. When you learned to walk, you couldn't walk. So you stood up, and you know what happened? You fell on your face, and your mom and dad pretended not to laugh at you. And that's okay. But you know what? The next time you got up, you walked a little bit because you learned from that mistake, and then you learned how to walk. And now you hardly fall down at all. Well, some of you fall down a lot still, but that's another story. Learn from those mistakes. Make mistakes. Don't be afraid of them, and then learn from them. Number 2, try again. This is a book, Heartbeat by Sharon Creech. And in the book, there is an art teacher who makes the hero of the book draw an apple every day for 100 days. She had to draw an apple every day for 100 days. Can you imagine it? But she got better because she tried and she kept getting better at drawing the apple. And that's what you're going to do too. When you make mistakes, you fall down, you get up, you keep walking. And that brings us up to number 1. Highly successful artists do all these things, which is they stay engaged. What is my grading about? It's about engagement. What does that mean? It means you are working on something every day. You are looking for opportunities. You are setting goals. Everything we just talked about. You're making mistakes, but you're learning from those mistakes, and you're trying and trying again. You are staying engaged. That's what it's all about. If you do these 10 things, you will be, and I expect you will and are, a highly successful artist.